The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Packers and the Eagles coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Heward here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah.
The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power. So much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Well, this group right here, Brock, poised to make a run in the playoffs. But they've had to earn that trip to the postseason, haven't they, without some of their teammates here on the field.
And for everyone on this injury report, the key is recovery. If you got a shot to make it back, any shot, you're going to do all you can to be a part of a playoff run. And for those guys out there playing today, the key word is prevention. Do not add anybody else to this list before the postseason arrives.
Complete beyond the marker. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. First down from the red zone. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Love. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They bring Dobbs in motion left. First down throw, here's Love. This finds Dobbs. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Love from the gun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Love to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
All right, here we go, second down. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. It's a gain of 8, but even still after that, behind the sticks, 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's Love. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Taken in by Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still first down.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught, Tucker Kraft. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
That one gains 7. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Man in motion out of the slot. Takes the handoff, now Love. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. To the air with Love. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Short side option here. He's running left. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 13-yard
Hurts.
line.
The throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And they need some kind of score here, Brock, to keep this from getting away from them on the road in the postseason. Thrown on first down, Love. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. On first and 10, here's Love. Finds his man, it's Kraft. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 42. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for his wide receiver there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Here's Love to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Darius Slay with the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. The Packers into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. We're working a couple of yards past the line. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage and I'm gonna beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's gonna find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Packers into a nickel defense, 3rd down. Throwing here, Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The Packers getting one final drive before the half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Bryce Huff in on the tackle. So we're to the half in this NFC Wild Card contest. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wild Card Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback. That's Jalen Hurts. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another try following the sack. That's Reed on the slant. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Zach Bond with the tackle. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Shotgun now for Love. That finds Jacobs complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt goes 63 yards. And the Eagles will take possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Smith. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Quay Walker. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 32-yard line.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Barkley trying this up the gut. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Let's see what they went with on third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And he's gonna go, it's a pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers tie things up at 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And the Packers at a 50-B out there for this 3rd down play. Now Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the set. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Packers pick it up! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. On 2nd down, Jacobs. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he can do.
They're set up at the 35 now. Thrown on 1st down, Love. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
This one taken in by Kraft. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. This from 48 on the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This finds Smith. Second down now, 7 to go. Short side option here, he's running left. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You could really tell the defense bit hard on that read option. Everybody went the back's way, and once he pulled it back, he had daylight for days, making the correct read and going for big yardage. Everything they could ask out of him on one play.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They go to Barkley again. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Love out of the shotgun. This is reeled in by Reed. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This finds Dobbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
Eagles 21.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Has a man, it's Brown. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a field goal. New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. He's on the... And they got there in time. He's taken down. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. This from 40 on the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Setting up to pass. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Packers take their first time out. He'll look to throw it. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. to throw. Able to get it to Reed. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Turning to Jacobs on third. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. No return on that punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Able to find Dotson here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here he is to throw. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away. Punt team on the field. Braden Mann will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And the fair catch made here at the 15. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Packers will take over possession. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. So overtime in the playoffs, Brock, things work a little bit different, and we know that some folks have been confused by this. So both teams guaranteed one possession regardless of who wins the coin toss here. And if after those two drives we're still tied, then an entire season comes down to who can score first. It has been a heavyweight fight to begin these playoffs, and we're not done yet. The kick is away, and overtime has begun. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And since it's the postseason, Brock, a touchdown won't win the game automatically, but it will put some serious pressure on their opponents getting the football next. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Slot man motioned over. Jacobs running behind center. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. Oh, big interception here. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Goddard makes the catch. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back.
kid. I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
10-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Hurts. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. So a key moment here in overtime for both teams to strategize. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And that was the type of game you can only hope for in the postseason, Brock. A couple of deserving teams laying it all out there. And they were finally able to get the win and keep their playoffs going. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.